Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Isa.
And I'm Ellie.
And I'm Roheen with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, October 18, 2023. Grizzlies, it's homecoming week here at Spring Valley. Along with the decorations around campus, students are showing off their spirit during our weekly countdown. Today, we plan to see some heroes versus villains as the evil queen takes on Snow White. And Thursday, we are celebrating Cinderella's ball by dressing up in your best outfits. Finally, Friday is Fight of the Fairy Tales with a color war. Freshmen wear red, sophomores wear blue, and juniors wear green, and seniors wear black. Rep your class so you could stand out at the HOCO Assembly this Friday. And remember, we will be on assembly schedule that day. And don't forget, we need your help cheering on our football team as they take on Clark at 6 p.m. The theme for this year's homecoming dance is Into the Den, with a fairy tale feel like Into the Woods. The dance is happening this Saturday, October 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. The tickets for the dance are only $25 and are available online through Ticketspicket, but they are limited, so get them while you can. There are several rules about attending the dance on screen now. Sales will end when they are sold out or by October 20th at 3 p.m. And dance guest passes should have already been submitted. And the nominations are in, and it is now time to vote for who will be crowned king and queen and prince and princess of this year's homecoming. Scan the QR code on screen to place your vote in by the end of the week. Hey, Isa, are there any clubs meeting today?
There are actually a lot of clubs that meet today. Writing Club meets where they go over writing and write more on their own. They meet in room 813. Do you like anime? Then you might want to check out Anime Club. They meet today in room 818. Or come practice your sign language. ASL Club will be meeting in room 218. Mock Trial is learning all about the justice system, and they meet in room 406 today. Here, her club will meet this week in room 812. VSU is also meeting today in room 200. Best Buddies will be meeting bi-weekly every other Wednesday at room 804. Vietnamese Club is also meeting bi-weekly. They will meet this week in room 232. And FCCLA is back at it with meetings today in Portable 1. Remember, all clubs meet at 2:01 p.m. A reminder for Skills USA, tomorrow is our Halloween celebration. Bring some treats and get ready to learn some new skills. See you tomorrow in Mrs. Kerschel's room 225 at 2:01. There will be a lot of colleges on campus this week, Grizzlies. Today, San Jose State and Whitman College will be visiting, and on Thursday, Whittier College and the University of Colorado Boulder will be here. Finally, on Friday, it will be UC San Diego and University of Oregon Ducks on campus. For our second lunch, students, here is a look at the colleges visiting. Today, Lehigh University and Soka University will be on campus. Then on Thursday, it's a packed house with Chapman University, UC Irvine, and University of Montana will be here. Finally, on Friday, Willamette University and Queen Mary University of London will be on campus. Remember, the college visits always take place during lunch in the cafeteria. Hey Grizzlies, do you know a foreign language and would like to earn a reward for it? The Nevada Seal of Biliteracy will be handing out awards. One of those awards is given to IS to recognize students who have attained proficiency in English and at least one other language by high school graduation. The Seal of Biliteracy is evidence of bilingual skills that are alluring to future employers and college admission offices. Scan the QR code on screen to apply. Make sure to congratulate the marching band. As they won their final competition of the season, Monday night, they played against Arbor View. They ended up placing first for the division and winning every award. The awards were collected by drum majors Cindy and Ram, drumline captain Andrew Parada, and color guard captains Jocelyn and McKenna. We want to give a big shout out to our journalism and yearbook students who brought home major awards this week. Our journalism program brought home brought home gold from the Southern Nevada Society of Journalism, and several of our writers were honored for their work, including Dylan, Luxury, and Troy, who were given superior ratings. And I was awarded 3 excellent awards. And our journalism students brought home a ton of awards. Check out the list. Overall, our yearbook publication took gold, and it takes a lot of work to create this 200-page memory book. Congrats to all of these students who helped make our yearbook stand out. After a long 2 days of competition, the speech and debate team brought home some glory. During the Lincoln-Douglas debate, Jesselina broke into the Sweet 16 and took 8th place, and Yabu was a semi-finalist and took 4th place. In the humorous interruption speech debate, Rio was a semi-finalist and took 4th place. Finally, Julian brought home gold with 1st place in the International Player Extemporaneous Speech. Big congratulations in order for our top placers in speech and debate. A big congrats to our hard-working auto students. Last year's Spring Valley students earned the most certificates district-wide in Snap-on certifications for automotive technical skills. Our students earned 363 certificates. Congrats to all our auto tech students. Seniors, have you purchased your senior ad yet? The deadline for early bird pricing is Halloween. Don't miss out on featuring your favorite moments with friends and family in your final yearbook ever. So, senior ads can be purchased on Justin's website. See Miss Verderosa in room 213 with questions. Hey Ellie, anything new with the Hoko game?
Yeah, to start, our homecoming game is coming up this Friday. Danny took some time to check in with our players throughout the week to see how they'd react to some fun questions.
Hey guys, it's Danny. I'm here with...
My name is Adrian Oseguera, Jr. I play a quarterback and linebacker.
Adrian, have you ever sent the wrong text to someone?
Actually, yeah. I was in a group chat, and I remember just continuing the conversation. I accidentally clicked on my mom's iMessage, and it was really bad. I had to explain it to her for over an hour about how it wasn't for her and how it was a mistake. And yeah, she still doesn't forget about it to this day. So.
Do you mind sharing what the message was?
It was just continuing a conversation about school and how we don't like school and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really awkward going home to my mom and telling her stuff like that, and yeah, it was really awkward and funny, but now we can just look back at it and laugh at it. So yeah.
And if you could create any holiday, what would it be?
It'd be a football holiday, just a time where there'd be a bunch of games and everybody can just enjoy the sport in itself, and probably something like that around that vicinity. So.
And one more question, Adrian. What are you going to be doing on Friday night?
On Friday night, I'm going to be executing and winning the game against Clark, and a lot of people should come out to that game. It's going to be a good one. So.
And remember, our game starts at 6 here at home. You'll need to grab your game tickets on Ticket Spigot, and you don't want to miss this game. There will be an incredible halftime performance and a parade. But remember, no bags or backpacks are allowed, and you must have your student ID or valid Minga. See you as we take on Clark at 6 p.m. Then we congratulate our cross-country team. On Saturday, they ran at Lake Mead Invitational. Several kids had set new personal records. And last night, our Grizzlies ran a 2.5-mile course at Sierra Vista. Next up, they go to Boulder City in November. For sports this week, coming up Thursday, girls volleyball varsity team will be playing against Durango at 6 and JV at 5. And our JV football team will be facing off against Clark at 4 p.m. And of course, Friday, our home football team will be playing Clark at 6, so be sure to come out and support our teams. Hey, Latavion, how's the weather looking up this week?
Well, the weather seems to be at a steady rate this week. On Wednesday today, we have a high of 90 and a low of 65. Tomorrow on Thursday, we have the same high of a 90 and a low of 66. On Friday, we have a high of 91 and a low of 67. Then on Saturday, we drop down a bit with a high of 88 and a low of 67. Hey Grizzlies, the Clark County School District says it has limited online access for parents and students after a cybersecurity attack 2 weeks ago. In an email sent to families Monday night, CCSD said hackers assessed personal information for a subset of students, parents, and employees. CCSD says identifying and notifying everyone impacted by this hack will likely take several weeks. Don't worry, Grizzlies. As of today, district officials say they are unaware of any identity theft related to the breach. Back to you at the desk, Raheem.
Are you in need of a part-time job? A local grocery store is hiring. Cardenas is hosting a job fair at their new location until this Thursday between 10 and 4 p.m. each day. The location is at 415 South Buffalo Drive. They will be conducting interviews on site and offering employment on the spot. Good luck, Grizzlies. Hey Grizzlies, have you been racking up Minga points? You could redeem your Minga points at both lunches every Friday. You can exchange them for rewards such as stress balls, raffles, school spirit days, stickers, and more. Check out all the rewards on Mingas or look for a sign posted in all classrooms. And remember to show your teachers how organized you are and what kind of leader you could be so you could earn those points. It may still be warm outside, but as temperatures drops, our Grizzlies brew will keep us warm. Grizzly Brew is now selling hot chocolate to students on A Day during first and second lunch. Hot chocolate is $1 and hot chocolate with marshmallows is $1.25. Come get your hot chocolate from room 400. Two clubs will be bringing you Jimmy John's today during first lunch. HOSA and BSU have teamed up to sell Jimmy John's sandwiches on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If those days are A days, it will be available during both lunches, but if those days are B days, it will only be available during first lunch. So today, they will be sold during first lunch. They will be selling ham, turkey, and Italian sandwiches for $7 a piece. Make sure you bring your money. Next week, they will be available during both lunches all week. Have you bought Flag Football Sour Jack gummies? These gummies come in 2 different flavors, sour neon worms and watermelon sour wedges. They are selling for only $2, and find a girls' flag football member around school during any time of the day to get your candy. Grizzlies, do you want a sweet gummy treat? HOSA will be selling gummies for $1 a piece. Stop by their club or ask a member for one of the sweet treats. Look for students carrying bags full of gummy bears. Hey Ellie, what's a vampire's favorite fruit? A nectarine.
That's great.
This was Isa.
Ellie.
And Roheen of the Grizzly News Network. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.